Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a new episode here at Cornell Tech campus. Today we have Belen from the LLM program, and we're gonna discuss about her journey so far here. Hello, Belen. Thank you for being
Hi.
here.
Hi, Jad. Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Absolutely. Just to start off, can you please tell us about your background and yourself before coming to Cornell Tech?
Yes, well, my name is Belen, as Jad already said. I am an Ecuadorian lawyer. I've been a lawyer for 6 years now. And well, before coming here, I mainly focused on corporate law. And within that, I specialized in tech, in investment, and media and entertainment. And I've also had the chance to work in both private law practice and with the government of my country. And after getting that kind of experience, it was that I decided to come here to Cornell Tech for my LLM or Master of Laws in Law, Technology, and Entrepreneurship.
That's awesome. I love your background.
Thank you.
So talking about Cornell Tech,
Hmm.
can you tell us a little bit about Cornell Tech in general, your program and your experience so far here?
Yes. Well, I think that Cornell Tech is a great institution. It combines, I believe, the fair amount of business training, tech training, and in my case, legal training. I think that one of its most relevant assets is the fact that they let us work together in teams between students of different programs. That's something that it's not that common for lawyers to get. You get it in professional life, not before, which is really something for us. And specifically about my program, it's something that my colleagues and I usually have to explain. Now in the AI age, saying that you're doing an LLM, people don't really get it. Like they think you're speaking about large language models. But in our case, the LLM program is a Master of Laws. It's a program designed for international students to learn a bit more about American law. But in this program in particular, the focus is not so much in the American legal system, but rather in everything you need from the American legal system to work in tech. So you not only get intellectual property law, technology transactions law, but you also get the business side of it and the technology side of it.
That's awesome. Are you in Product Studio?
Yes,
Can you talk a little bit about that class in this program, please?
yes. Well, I think that Product Studio is such a great course, and I would say it's the main feature of uh, each and every program here at Cornell Tech, since we all do it. Like it's something you have to do if you come to Cornell Tech. It's the flagship course of Cornell Tech, where you basically learn how to build a tech product that solves a market need or a market problem. And you do that with students across all programs. You have, like, in my case, a lawyer with a manager, with a data science student, a computer science student, tech designers. So it's really nice to see how that different perspectives play out when creating products.
I see.
Yes.
So how do you see the law content in terms of Product Studio apply? Like because Product Studio is mainly at the early stages, is
Mm.
like tech and the business side of stuff. Like what was your product, or
Mm.
did you feel you were doing actual legal work, or were you learning new skills being on the product team?
Yes, I think both actually. At first, I did feel like I was learning skills other than legal skills, like tech skills, product design, UX elements. My product was actually, it began as something related to music or entertainment because my whole team was into that. But then we pivoted and we did an edtech product which basically focused on teaching beginners basic music production skills in a fun and accessible and structured way. Because right now what you have is like if someone's willing to teach you, you can learn, or like watching YouTube tutorials, but I don't think that's very easy.
I see. So you got like some
So-
hands-on experience.
Yes, but
building
also
stuff.
the legal side was very important, I would
Okay.
say. Like sometimes you just create something and you progress with it, and you
Mhm.
people even invest money on their products before conducting like a legal due diligence on what's actually in there. And if you don't do that, you might like lose money into the future because you didn't like legally de-risk when you had to do it.
Awesome. It's very interesting. I worked on startups, multiple projects, and it was my first time working with 4 engineers.
Mm,
It was, I felt I have like so much power
mm,
to like ask an engineer, have accessibility to ask them anytime about
Yes.
anything, if we can do that or not, if it's
Mm.
technically feasible or not. So it's definitely a very interesting program. Uh, Concerning your program, how are like your classes? Is it a heavy weight? Do you have time to go to the city? Is there networking events you go to?
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about, or everyone about that.
Yes, I love my program. I think my program is great. It has surpassed every expectation I had, for real. Something that I need to highlight about it is that it's a very small class. It's 16 of us. It's so great to be able to meet everybody, share with everybody, like talk to everybody, and like know them personally. This is not usually possible in most LLM programs because the classes are like 200 people, 400 people. So it's really personalized here. Like each professor actually like knows you, has like spoken to you. So that's really like a very important added value, I would say. Then the classes are very like practice focused. They're not very like theoretical or like based on too much academia. The idea is that you can build transferable skills for practice in the future. And I think that the program is very demanding. Also, like the program can be as demanding as you want it to be. Depends on like the credits you want to have and like how you want to go about it. But I think you should always make time to like go into the city, go to events, like enjoy other sides of the program that are not just like the classes.
That sounds fabulous. I've heard a lot of things about the LLM program as well. And is it good or bad to have a small class?
For me, it's great. I think it's like super good. Depends on what like the motivations of each person are to come here. I know that like I have friends who have gone to other LLM programs, and their motivation is like purely to network, which I think it's also like very valid and interesting to do as well. So they benefit a lot from having like 200 to 400 opportunities to do so. In my case, there were some specific skills I wanted to build, legal and non-legal, and also like I think I enjoy like explicit conversations, not like like quick chats that much. I know they're necessary sometimes, but yeah, I think that because of that, for me, it has been like a perfect fit, the fact that it's 16 of us.
I love that. Talking about networking, I mean, we are in the heart of New York City, so there's a lot of opportunities to network. Do you attend any of the events happening in the city, or does the school organize, or the class in general go together to events in the city?
We have gone together like as a class, but something I would say is that each of us has to like look for the events they're interested in. There's like no single path that fits all of us, so I think that no one's gonna like look for events for you. You just need to like go into Eventbrite and look for what you are interested in or what you like, and it doesn't have to be like something specifically related to the legal side. Like if I go to a room full of lawyers, like how interesting can that be? But if I go like with my legal perspective to a room full of, I don't know, founders or creatives, sure, like surely my perspective is going to be I don't know, different, novel, like more interesting than it would normally be to people who have like kind of like the same background than I do. And then also like two tips I would give, like in the networking sense, that have worked for me. I'm not like a super experienced networker, but like after the last term, I do think that has worked for me. The first one is do practice. Like you need to know how to introduce yourself. Sometimes it can be misleading to think like, I know so much about myself. Like, how am I not going to be able to introduce myself? But once the moment comes, you can really like get tangled up in your words, and it's like, what do I say? Like, is this important for this person? So it's important to have like kind of a pitch, a structured pitch in your mind. It has to come out organic as well, but it's important to like plan it, I would say. And then also like get a wingman or a wingwoman, like get a friend that you take with you to events. It's always good. Like it's not that you're gonna be just like mingling around in pairs, but having someone you know and you trust like in the same place can always be like a confidence booster, I would say. I have a specific friend I do that with, and it's worked like wonderfully for both of us. If at some point like we just get tired or need to decompress, or if I need someone she might like benefit from knowing, it's always good that we can like reach out to each other and say like, go meet that person, or maybe like come here, let's have a coffee, or like talk between us instead of like just being in the corner alone.
Did you know anyone? Let's talk about moving to the city.
Yeah.
Like from your home moving to the city. Did you know anyone in the city? How was the change for you, like in terms of lifestyle, the cold?
Okay, yeah.
How was that for you?
Yeah, no, the cold's been like a huge thing for me. And I'm always saying that I like it's so cold, and everyone is like, it's not even the coldest season of the year. So I'm just waiting for it to get like colder and colder. But it has been like a good change. I think the city can be hectic. It's a good thing that we have like the campus and the island that we can like come back to if we need to like decompress or like a calmer environment. I think that's great. What was the other thing you asked me? Oh, if I knew someone here in the city. I knew people like that I knew many years ago back in Ecuador that are here. I didn't have like an ongoing relationship with them, but what I did before I came here, or well, I've been here, was to reach out to them like, hey, remember me? I'm here in New York, like want to grab a coffee. And I think that has made all the difference. I mean, some of them answered, some of them don't, but I think it's good. I mean, in the end, it's up to each one of us, I think, to build our own network. And having like the same nationality, I feel it's a great point of connection.
Yeah, 100%. I think I had the similar experience. Like I knew people here, but I did not really know them well. They were either like my brother's friends or an extended family members.
Okay.
So these are the people I reached out to, and they were helpful, but they were not like people I know very well, which was interesting. Leading us to our last point.
Okay.
What are you planning to do after you graduate? Like what type of jobs you're looking for, or institutions, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Yes. I mean, I think that coming here opens all of our minds and like makes you think about possibilities you weren't open to before. That has happened to me. I was set on wanting to work in like a big tech company, but I've seen what's being done in startups. I've seen what's being done in like big law firms, boutique law firms, and it seems like all very, very attractive. I would like to stay here like for the additional year my OPT allows, and work either in like a company, a big company, startup, or maybe like a boutique law firm or a big law firm. Why not? And then I think I'd eventually go back to my country or Latin America in general. I'm not like excluding any other country in Latin America, because I think that the skills I've built here are very much needed there. And I really love like Ecuadorian and Latin American culture. That's where I'd I'd love to have like my life built. And professionally, I think there's a lot to do and a lot of opportunities as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's Ecuadorian food?
It's great.
Is it?
It's so nice. Yeah, it's so good.
Sorry. Love it.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We appreciate it a lot, myself and whoever is watching.
Yes.
And best of luck.
Thank you. Same to you.